thinking about is what you just did to Cassidy with your influencer challenge. Hey guys!
Oh, yeah, hey guys.
People have been asking me about my $50 lip gloss. Who's been asking you about your lip gloss?
Who has been asking you about that? So, I don't know that we've updated you guys for quite a while, but I have...
It's been a long time.
I have quit my job at the vet clinic, and I now live part-time, most of the time, I guess, down in Mississippi with Kelsey at the ranch. And I suppose I help train horses sometimes, our horses.
Yeah, we're kind of a hot mess right now.
Kelsey tried to put me on some of the training horses, and she tried to kill me every
training
time.
horse I put her on tried to kill her. It's fine. I'm a good best friend. Don't worry.
So now I'm on our trick riding horses, keep getting them back in shape. And Bart, he's not quite there yet, but he's
a little fat.
He's a little fat, yeah. But
not fat. I mean, he looks like a hippo in Africa.
And I'm trying to help Kelsey. I'm trying to take some of the burden off of Kelsey with their merchandise and everything. So if you guys want any halters or MG merch, hit me up.
It's been pretty crazy around the ranch. We'll have to give you guys a tour. So we currently are managing, running, owning 12 separate businesses. In addition to the horse stuff, that's included in the number, but also we've added real estate and Airbnb. We've started booking weddings. It's like so many things, so many different directions. So Shelby being down here, and it works out great because she travels back up to Missouri with me anytime that we have something. My dad's gone through a lot of medical issues this summer, and so we've been up in Missouri like 1 week out of every month so far since May. So it's been nice to have somebody who can drive, keep me company, but mostly that can drive. We're getting out of practice. It's been a while since we've been on the road, so not having to drive everywhere has been wonderful. We've kind of become home buddies. We don't really want to leave.
Yeah. Also, I think you guys have met Roxy, but I'm not sure you guys have met Bernard. Oh. See, you guys know Leland, not Bernard. So this is what baby Bernie.
It's Leland's spirit animal.
He is. Him bad boy, huh? Yes.
At least he doesn't eat all the things.
Yeah, I know. He is pretty good about that. But
sorry, bud.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with some questions. You guys gave us quite a few, so hopefully we'll fit this all in one video. But if it becomes too long, you might get a two-part.
We're already 3 minutes into it. I like to talk. This might just be part 47. That's the frequently asked questions from Instagram that we didn't answer for 6 months.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're still relevant.
Yeah. All right, so first question is, how tall are your horses? So I just measured Bart. So count, I also lost count earlier this year. He had cancer. But I just taped Bart the other day at the ranch, and he was 15 and 15 hands, like almost exactly. How tall are your boys?
Let's see. So
I do have my seatbelt on, by the way. I just had it behind me.
I need to, yeah. I need to actually tape them and see what they're like technically at.
Official.
Yeah, they're official. So Lightning's like 15.2. King's like 15.2. Cookie is
so Bart's
15.
Just a monster and seems giant.
Yeah, 15 hands.
He's thick boy.
Cody's like 15.1 at least. And he just keeps getting wider. And I just have those 4 right now. I don't remember. Did we have me selling Jackson to Cora in one of these videos? I don't remember if I had Jackson.
I don't know that we ever like acknowledged it.
There's not really a timeline here, guys. But we are alive in the middle of COVID. Things have been absolutely insane. We've had some events this year, early on before March, and then we had a sold out Never Give Up tour in Michigan. And then 3 days later is when COVID hit. So it's been a little crazy. We lost our entire April run. We were supposed to be at all the major horse expos on the north side of the country. And so those rescheduled for next year.
We were able to do the Michigan, was it Michigan Horse Fair?
Yeah.
Michigan Horse Fair.
Expo.
Michigan Horse Expo. And then like the next week after, I think Monday.
As I said, 3 days later. It was like,
COVID started happening.
Like,
everything shutting down, started becoming the talk of the town, and
we had all these big plans, and we've had to improvise and kind of go with the flow, and we have managed to kind of revamp our entire business, and things have been very successful with that. It's been a little little over the top. We're keeping up with everything, but it's been insane. Our membership club, our new launches with our websites. It's been pretty dang wild, but it's been good.
Just laughing because you see how we talk so much. This was off of how tall are your horses, and we got okay.
All right.
Also,
Frequently asked questions, part 37.
Also, side note, so quarantine kind of caught up with us, and we are now going to the gym.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
Kelsey is doing a
bodybuilding competition in November. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. It's been on my bucket list. I meant to do it back in 2018. Went through all the craziness moving down to Mississippi, put it on the back burner, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this. Get it out of my system, and I may actually do don't hold me to this, because I'm not quite there in my training, but I talked about possibly doing some kind of boxing event back in January. January, February-ish, just to kind of see. I've been training with Michael a little bit, and he thinks that I'm a decent puncher for a woman. And not that I have any aggression, but it would be kind of cool to say that I knocked somebody out. So that might be in my future as well. I have a weird to-do checklist, bucket list, all the things.
Yeah. She's got a lot of stuff going.
Yeah. So many things in my head. Including sinus infection.
Yeah. All right, so next question is, what's the best way to get out of your head? So I'm assuming this isn't a question that I can answer, because I'm assuming it has to do with anxiety. So something that I found that really helped me, one of the small ways I helped with my anxiety, nothing's like fully helps with it, at least I've found, but so I started using, I think it's called visualization, situational visual. I remember.
And she's dyslexic.
I remember learning about it in high school, but basically, like, if I have a big performance coming up and I'm worried I'm gonna mess up one of my tricks or something, I'll go through the performance in my head, just like I close my eyes and just pretend I'm doing it and go through everything I want to do and everything I want to happen. And if you do that enough times, your body, whenever the time comes, your body is just kind of like, okay, this is what's gonna happen, this is what I'm gonna do, and it's a good step towards that. So that's just one step to take for that. All right, next, this was actually like our most asked question, but it is, how old is King?
King is 19 and he's going to be 20 in April.
Yeah.
My old man. He actually, it's a fun fact, he was semi-retired when I lived in Missouri. 3 to 4 months out of the year he would be lame just from the cold and his arthritis. And after moving down to Mississippi, he was like a 2-year-old colt, and you can't slow him down. So he's living his best life, being the center of attention. He's still performing. He still travels with us everywhere. He's a horse that you cannot leave at home. He has to be involved. So he's a pretty active coming 20-year-old.
He ended up did he do 2 or 3 of our mud performances at CrossFit? We did have one performance. We had CrossFit Arkansas, but
it was muddy. It rained every day. It stormed every day.
We failed.
They had like 90 barrel racers entered, and 75 or 80 of them turned out.
Yeah, a lot.
It's like super
We
sketch.
were drenched in mud. I ended up, the last day I had Kelsey do the suicide drag, because I did it the first 3 nights.
And I'm taller than her.
And I would literally be blinded by the mud. I'd come up and I couldn't even open my eyes. They were just shut closed. I'm like, thankfully Kelsey's horses go where they're supposed to go.
Being the shoulder stand to come out and wipe my eyeballs. There's mud. If we would have had goggles, we needed like the rip-off strips, like you're in the race cars. Yeah. Just pull the lid off.
Yeah. It was pretty great. All right, so what's your favorite state to perform in? Or I guess we could word this as, what has been your favorite state to perform in?
It almost comes down to favorite rodeo, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As far as performances that we've done, it'd probably for me be a toss-up between the Angola Prison Rodeo and the New Mexico State Fair.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I had a lot of fun. And the Angola Prison Rodeos in Louisiana.
I was gonna say, I don't think I have a favorite I don't know. There's a lot that I really like, but the Angola Prison Rodeo is just up there. We're actually thinking about going. We're 2 hours from it?
Something like that. Not too far away.
Yeah, the ranch is about 2 hours. I don't know. I haven't Googled close to the ranch, and we're thinking about going this October and visiting everybody there.
Our old inmate friends.
Yeah, our old inmate friends. Just stopping by and watching the rodeo.
Serial killers, not
having to perform and just kind of get to enjoy, maybe buy some crafts.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Where am I at?
How long do you want to keep these at? Gonna do one more and then cut it off?
In 10 miles, take a slight right turn to merge onto
we're almost
I-59 South toward New Orleans.
When will y'all update, and they actually wrote y'all, when will y'all update the Trixie Chicks website?
We're actually building an entirely new website. I started that as one of my recent adventures like 2 weeks ago. Updating everything, adding new videos, adding new pictures. And this kind of goes hand in hand with another question that you guys had about our sponsorship program. We're kind of revamping our thoughts on this. So
yes, she's talking about whoever asked, when will the 2020 sponsored riders be announced, by the way?
yeah, so we're gonna add that one in here as well. We're kind of redoing the way that we're gonna do our sponsorship program in general, if it's even gonna remain a thing. Unfortunately, we've been doing this sponsorship program since 2017, right? Is that when we started it?
Would that have been the
Year after Vegas?
Yeah.
Since 2017, and we've awarded, over 150 sponsorships for sponsored riders between our fully sponsored, partially sponsored, general and international sponsorships. And there's a lot of people that did not use them or take advantage of them, and it's kind of given us a little bit of a salty taste because we work so hard to do everything that we do. We set our schedule, we try to spend as much time as we can with the people that are passionate about the sport, and it's kind of gotten down to, it's in the nicest way possible, it's become more of a pain than it is actually helping people, just because nobody's wanting to take the benefits from that. So we're probably going to end up making that, if we do keep it, more of an elite group. Our fully sponsored riders right now, Cora and CJ.
And we did announce them. I feel like a lot of people missed this, but we announced them one at a time in February and posts on our social media right after we told them in person, or announced in person during a performance to them, who they were.
Bessa and Olivia and that whole crew. They've been with us, they've put the effort in, they've trained their horses, they were coming to clinics and working hard before they got the sponsorship and got to do everything for free. And I think it's important life lesson that we're learning the more that we do this is, in today's society, I think too many things are given and they're not earned. And so seeing somebody put the effort in and come to a clinic and want to learn and not just sit back and woo me, I can't pay for this, I can't do that. Anybody can open a lemonade stand. Anybody can do a side hustle or come up with something to put money towards whatever dream it is that you have.
Like I'm gonna go ahead and toot Olivia's own horn here. Olivia is she 12, 13?
She is
14 years old. In the process of buying a beach saddle, working herself to earn money, doing stalls at the clinic. She works
like 4 different jobs. It's unreal.
She does stalls at the clinics. Or at the clinics, stalls at the ranch. She works at she works with her dad, helping with some construction stuff sometimes.
After she's done doing classes, she works at the sail barn.
That was the other one. Another one.
She's
the vet was trying to steal her the other day. She's just such a good worker. So
she's ours. Stop trying to take her. When she graduates or when she gets old enough to have a driver's license, she is working at the ranch. She will run our academy program. Like, when you see people who put that effort in, you see them go above and beyond. CJ has been getting horse after horse after horse, training trick riding horses, trying to get herself a fleet underneath her. Seeing that going the extra mile, that's what we really want to focus on. So whether or not the sponsorship stays a thing, the website will be updated. We'll keep you guys informed on everything. We're gonna get back to vlogging again because now we are together full time. It's just been a lot of craziness with the Gascon horsemanship side of things and running that business. So we're trying to find the happy medium between the two.
Yeah. It's been a lot of...
It's getting so much better though.
Yeah.
Every week we're getting less and less things to do.
I can't fully be in Kelsey's brain, but I tried to like figure out some of what she's thinking and help kind of ease that for her. So we're working on it.
All right, stay tuned for part 2.
That was only just a few questions, so there's lots more to come.